We're going to be doing today. Isn't it pretty? This is with my favorite sets this Christmas season. This is from Joy of Noel. I use this one. I use the dies. I'll show you the dies in a minute. This is the Christmas Classic. I use this one, and some of the dies from here too. And I use Regal Reindeer for the Merry Christmas, but you could use any Merry Christmas that you have that fits inside. Now I use the Tailor made tag dies, and I use the smallest one, and they're cut off square at the corners, like straight. And it's there's a set of 4. I used the smallest one and the biggest one. And I used this die and I cut it with shaded spruce. I cut 3 of these. I stamped the berries, 3 of them, colored them with the Real Red blend. I stamped 3 of the holly and die cut them out. And I did the shaded spruce blends on them. So there's the tag, and there's the Merry Christmas on the tag. I've done these ahead so it doesn't take that much time. And this is shaded spruce, and this is the Real Red dark. This is the shaded spruce, 2 colors of shaded spruce. There's I stamped it in black Memento. All these are stamped in black Memento. And then I use the Real Red dark blend to color them in. And then this is the 3 that I use from the shaded spruce that are just, it's a standalone die from the I think it's Joy of Noel stamp set. So we will get going. Whoa, dump them all on me. Maybe I just do that. Now I'm coming along and I forgot to put my paper down, so hopefully it won't stamp off. So this is Real Red, and this is, let me see, what is it called? It's the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper, and it goes with the Joy of Noel. And this is the paper that I use with the green check on the black back. I'm so sorry. I have water handy. I hope I don't do that again. So I did all this with my scissors. I went around the edges and all that. So I'm just going to do this here. I like to do it over the garbage can. Otherwise, I end up with all these little tiny frayed pieces all over me. And when I stand up, they go everywhere. And then I have such a mess to clean up. So I decided I would do 3 sides over the garbage and do the last side in front of you so you could see what I did. But it's just taking the blade of the scissors and going over. And I find the hardest part is to do the edges, because you don't want everything else to be dippy and divey and then pointy ends. So this one, and you can just curl them up or curl them under, whatever way it goes. And I try to make it more exaggerated, but I don't want to show this too much from the background. So that's why you kind of rip it a little bit more. And if you rip the corner off, which happens a lot, that's okay, because then it doesn't look pointy, as I said. I hope that makes sense. And down here, I ripped it. That's okay. Just make that more pronounced. It looks more vintage then. And then I actually literally kind of dig in some areas so that I get some areas that are away, like are torn away. I figured one edge takes enough time on a video. I didn't want to do all three or all four sides, like the three other sides. And if you want, you can just tear a piece off and go from there. And then just curl the white edges so that you can see them. Easy. Now I'm just going to see if I can dump this in my garbage can so I don't wear too much of it. I try. I don't always succeed, unfortunately. But I am going to put this right down, and then I don't have to worry about it. Okay, do those up. Oh. I haven't been down to do a card in a couple days because yesterday I had a dentist appointment. And by the time I got back from cleaning, my husband informed me that he had a meeting last night, which I did not know about. So then it's like, well, I got to get supper done in time for him to leave at 6:15. It's like, that's normally a time when we would be eating supper. I don't like to eat early because I find then we have the munchies in the evening, much more so. So putting this on here. And so yeah, and then by the time I could come down, everybody was down here, and I don't like to bother them when they're down here. So now I'm going to, I've done everything. This is the shaded spruce, all this, and the real red. So this is my old olive, light and dark. So I'm just going to do this. So I hope you can hear that commotion upstairs. One come home from school, chaos ensues. There we go. See, it really doesn't take that long to do, but I had all these to do, and it's like, no, I just can't do that, Anya. Now, where did I put that? There it is. Think, oh my goodness, what did I do? So, this is going here. Now, I put it up like that. So, now I have to attach this. So, there's my little glue bottle. So I'm just going to glue the bottom of it, and it's going to go under here like that. And then I'm taking this one and I'm doing basically the same thing with it, and just do there. And my objective is not to make it too wide, because it's got to fit, this whole thing has got to fit in between this. So it's kind of make it longer than wider. If you do one of these cards, you will see what I mean. And then I want this there, so it's sticking out. And then I took one of these and I kind of went back and forth. So I've got a pattern, the holly, the pine needles, the berries, holly, pine needles, berries, that kind of thing. It just made it, it fit in there better. I didn't want like two berries together, because there's enough berries on the original that I just didn't want to stick two berries together. I'm hiding that one. I didn't want to do that. It's like, okay. So now I'm putting this on, but I'm not coming up too far. And it can be longer, that's okay. Whoopsie. Because the length is not an issue, it's the width. Now I'm doing the berries again. It's just back and forth, and it's quite easy. There we go. And now I'm doing the pine needles. And they go behind here. But see, they're coming down again. And then, oh no, I should be doing the, I did it out of turn. I should be doing the holly. Thinking there's something wrong here. There we go. Put that in there. Like that. And now the berries go up here. And I'm still aiming them down because I want to make room for this to go across and not take out a lot of what I have made. So just like that. So what I'm doing is I'm taking cord and I'm just doing a little bit of cord. Let me see how many. How long is it? Oh, about 6 inches. Get my ribbon scissors. Put that as, yeah, I got glue all over my fingers. Okay, and I'm putting these two together and sticking that through the hole. And then if I can get them to let go of my hand, the glue that is, then I am going to put it like that. Now, as you can see, I've got some marks on here. I don't know where they came from, but that doesn't matter. See, they're going to be covered up. Not a deal at all. Okay, so now I gotta glue the center of this. And if I go on a little bit on the outside, it doesn't matter because it has to be glued down to this piece. But I just don't want to not have enough glue on there. I can't seem to talk. And I'm trying to get it so that you can see that it's a tag all the way around, except for up here. Now, what I didn't do, which I should have done, is gone around the tag. I'll bring this in with a little bit of the, that came off, lovely. Well, it makes it easier to do with it off. I just want to make it look a little vintage. I don't want to make this, sorry, I don't want to, sorry, I don't want to cut into it or fray it like I did the other piece, but I just want it to look not quite white. And if you do this beforehand, it would be much easier. But I didn't, so I have to do it now. There. Push it down like that. Now I'm going to I will cut that one off. There we go. And put this on. Fold this up again. Put it through. Just like that. Now I'm pulling them. Just like that. Now I'm going to move this up here and do it like that. So now I've got this I can take out of the way, and I've got it all over my shirt. Now I'm going to put this on here, and I did pretty good job of keeping the pine needles in. So now it's just glue everything that down, so I am having a hard time talking, sorry. Glue everything down so that it doesn't accidentally get torn. I find that some of the pine needles are so fragile that it's best if they're got just a touch of glue on them so that they don't stick up. But you wouldn't want pine needles not fragile because they're more realistic that way. Still dealing with laryngitis a bit, as you can hear in my voice. It's crazy. I don't feel bad at all. I just got this cough and the hoarseness, laryngitis kind of thingy in my voice. It's kind of settled right there. So, there. What do you think? Now I'm going to cut these back. And I'm going to put a glue dot. I've got my take your pick tool and the pokey end. And I'm going to put this underneath there so that this cord cannot release. It is permanently there. Now I'm going to do that and try to get it underneath, but just in case, I don't know if it is or not, I'm going to take my embossing buddy and just go like that, and that will put powder on top of the glue dot, and it will not be sticky anymore. Like I say, I don't know if I needed it, but I thought I would share that with you. That's how to fix it, if you get it. I'm so sorry, but I tend to cough when, after I talk, I tend to cough. Not always, but I do have a tendency to do that, so that's why I keep my water handy just in case. The other day I had my coffee handy because it was hot. So now I've got to find my, there they are. Stampin' Up! Does not sell dazzling diamonds anymore, but other companies have diamond-like crystals, and this is from Recollections Extra Fine Glitter. So what I am doing is I'm going to glue it here, and then I'm going to put it over top of my tray and sprinkle the glitter on top. These big ones are so easy to do. Just big circle. And then the little ones are not hard either because there's just a little tiny circle. But that's when you need that fine tip. I love my fine tip glue bottle. I just wish the bottle itself was a little bit bigger. I just didn't get a very big one. But that's okay, it works. Sorry, this takes a little bit of time just to do all of them, but otherwise you won't get to see the whoops, wrong side. There we go. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, when it dries, it will look like this and just shimmer. This is the glue trying to dry. It will look more white till then, but look at that. On this one, I even did down the center of the holly, did the lines. You don't have to. This one I'm not going to do that, so you can see the difference. And then you can be the judge and decide whether you want to do that or not, because it's truly up to you. There's no right or wrong. It's just a personal preference. And this is the embossing toolkit, and I'm just using it for my glitter. I love this brush. It's a really nice brush, and it came with tweezers and an embossing buddy. It's wonderful. Nice kit. There we go. Now I will put that away later. I won't subject you to that. Now, to do the inside, put that aside too, and put this away so I don't hurt myself, because yeah, I'm good at that. There we go. So now I'm just making it very easy for myself, and I'm doing the pine needles. And the pine needles are from the Christmas Classic. The stamp is from the Christmas Classic. There's a die cut for this, but there's just the die kit that we, or the pine needles die is from the Joy of Noel, and it's just a standalone die, but it's wider. This one is just a single, and it's a double, and the double's really nice to fill out the what I just did to make it look like an arrangement that you might hang on your door, just like that, and it's done. Now I'm doing the same thing with the envelope. Isn't that pretty? I just love this stamp. It is, in my estimation, it is amazing for doing fill-ins. Oh, just love it. I wish this set was not discontinued. I am so bummed that both of these sets have been discontinued, and I love them so much. It's frustrating. There was pine cones one year with the pine needles in that, and I love that stamp set, and it was discontinued too. And it's like, oh, just when I find something that I really love, because I used to decorate, like make arrangements, flower arrangements. I did my own wedding bouquet, my own bridesmaids bouquets in artificial flowers, and I did all kinds of arrangements. So to do something like this is something I love to do. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. If you like this, if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. I really appreciate that. Bye now. So sorry, I forgot to do the rhinestones on this. So I just came back for a few seconds, and I'm going to do the rhinestones. There we go. Sorry about that. Bye.